Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In this week's episode I want to talk about climbing shoes and especially these bad boys here. These are the Sportiva Solutions and I just bought them about a week ago, and I already asked on my Instagram account if you wanted to see a testing review, and this is it. I'm currently putting them to great use because this is my first high performance shoe. I started my bouldering career with these ones. These are the Scarpa Velocities, and as a beginner's shoe these are pretty damn great. I love them and I burned through the sole in about maybe 8 months, 9 months, I don't know, maybe about this. After the Scarpa Velocities, I decided that I needed a shoe that would be a little bit more performant. Bit more downturned, a little bit more in-cut. As you can see, these are fairly flat and not very in-cut. So I went to my local climbing shop and talked to them, and I decided that I would stick with Scarpa with my second pair of shoes, and I went on for the Scarpa. These are not the Velocities. These are the Vapor V's. Great shoe as well. More in-cut in comparison, as you can see here, and a little bit more downturned than the Velocity. So this is, I would say, this is an intermediate level shoe. It has a very big toe hook pitch, as you can see. It has a fairly good toe box in the front where you can have your big toe in and stand on smaller ledges or smaller footholds. And it worked pretty good for me. I burned through the sole now, as you can maybe see here. Here's a little puncture wound in the sole, and I decided that I might need a third pair of shoes. My idea was that I would have, in the end, always would have one beginner shoe as a very soft shoe for the warm up and for smears and for climbing on volumes, bouldering on volumes, and just for the everyday use and for long-term sessions. Then I would have an intermediate level shoe for when I'm warmed up and starting to search for my project and want to stand on smaller footholds, or where I need a good toe hook patch to hook something. And then I wanted to go for a very aggressive shoe, which in the end I went with the Sportiva Solutions. So I switched brands. And currently I'm getting used to them, and as you can see, this is in comparison to the Vapor V, this is as well in cut, and it is more aggressively downturned, and the toe box is even sharper formed here in the front, so you can really stand on really small stuff and can put it to good use. Also, this one is a little bit softer than the Scarpa Vapor V, which is pretty cool because it gives you great smearing ability. You can pretty much press the whole front foot onto volumes or on the wall when you're standing on smears, which is pretty cool. You can even stand on round, slopey volumes or slopey footholds and so on. I really like these, but let's have some footage of me putting these to good use. One warning, I couldn't have the amount of footage I wanted because we have a storm in Germany right now, and the gym closed earlier than predicted, and due to the storm, so there will be more footage in the future. But I managed to shoot something where I try these shoes on smears and small footholds and precise footwork. So let's have a look. as you just saw, these shoes work very well on all the kinds of footholds I already described. So some technicalities about the shoe. It is, as I already said, fairly in-cut, and it is very, very soft for a high-performance shoe. It has a big toe hook patch here in the front, and which is pretty cool. It has a pre-formed heel box right here. So even if your heel doesn't quite fit into this box of the shoe, you can still use this pretty good for nice toe hooks, because this is the heel box is very stiff and it is pre-formed. So when you're heel hooking, you can really press the heel box into the foothold or the volume or whatever you're heel hooking, and it works pretty good. It sticks to the form. The shoe is very, very true to form. Hopefully it will stay a long time in this form, and I will have a lot of fun with this one. Yeah, so the rubber used is the Vibram XS Grip 2, which is fairly soft. I would say it's softer than, what do we have here? Still can't read it anymore. I would say the rubber is softer than the original rubber on the Vapor V, and even softer than on the Velocities, which is okay. This gives the shoe a very good smearing ability. I hope I won't burn through the sole faster because of this. I will see. I will tell you in the future episode if I burn faster through this one as predicted. And what is pretty cool as well about the shoe is that the inlay, it is all synthetic material, and it is stretchy and fits your foot pretty good. It fits around the foot and gives it a good hold in the shoe. And Scarpa, for the mistake. La Sportiva has this Velcro system here, which has you can put it to a variety of positions all over this patch here. For me, this kind of Velcro system is a little minus point for the shoe, because I don't really feel giving it the foot the hold and the tightness I prefer, because you have some parts where the Velcro doesn't really grip into your foot and doesn't really give it a bite I want. But it is okay due to to this sock-like stretchy inlay. The shoe without the Velcro already gives a pretty good hold to the foot and prevents it from slipping out. Also for me, the heel box fits pretty good. And I don't slip out of it when I'm heel hooking, which is pretty cool. Talking about sizes, my Velocities and my Vapor V's were pretty near to my normal street shoe size. These are a 44, I think. Let's have a look. Yes, it's 44, which is my normal street shoe size. These 43.5, so I downsized these half the size. These bad boys are 42, so I went down 2 sizes in the size of the shoe. This is probably due because of the downturn. It kind of shortens the foot already, and also you want, in this performance shoes, you really want it to be very tight. At 42, I feel like I have a little bit of wiggle room where I can still be comfortable with my foot. Although this is the first shoe I have, I really have to unlace and get out of during a session. I can't really stay in this shoe for like more than 15 or 20 minutes, which is, of course, in these shoes I can like run around for an hour. Even these bad boys after half a year still are very good on my foot, and they don't hurt, and they widened a little bit, I think. I was told that these will be very true to form and won't widen as much. So with downsizing by 2 sizes, I think maybe in the future, when this might widen a little bit, half a size more would be pretty cool, but I won't say that more than 2 sizes is anything intermediate boulder should do, because it gets painful very fast. So after having this shoe for 2 weeks now and putting it to use in 3, 4, 5 sessions about, I will give this, I would say, 4.5 out of 5 stars. It has great smearing abilities. You can have a very precise footwork on very small holds and footholds, and you have great toe hooking and heel hooking abilities, which is pretty cool in modern style bouldering. As I already said, I'm not sure about the Velcro system yet. It is okay, and I think I have to find out the best way for me to place this on the Velcro patch and how to lace it up the best way. Yes, so it's 4.5 stars because yeah, this is the first product test I make, and there has to be room for better grades. But this is a pretty good shoe, and it's, yeah, I just like it. I will probably make a future episode about the shoe when I'm more used to it and better know it. Yeah, but at the moment this is all I can say about the shoe, and I really like it. The rubber's great, all the abilities are great. The Velcro system needs a bit getting used to, but when you are, I think it's a very good shoe, and there's no wonder you even see this on high-end bouldering competitions and on all our loved bouldering stars of all the international teams. This is a pretty good shoe. So this is it from me for this week. If you liked what I do here, then please press the like button, leave a comment, and even give me recommendations. And yeah, see you next week. Bye bye.